Hello, this is Gallifrey Customs and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new online exclusive Doctor Who figure set, which comes in a mailer box as standard, and here it is. It's the 14th Doctor and the Meep Vortex edition figure set. And yeah, I'm pretty floored by this, to be honest with you. It's absolutely awesome. I mean, it's nice to have something from the 14th Doctor's era, because we've only had the coated 14th Doctor so far. And then we have the Meep, which is just an amazing figure to have. It's an all-new sculpt, which you don't get very much anymore. So it's super cool and super nice that Character are doing a couple of new figure sculpts, like we've had with 15th Doctor and Ruby. And yeah, it's nice to have a villain, because actually the last villain we've had from New Who that was an all-new sculpt was the Recon Scout Dalek. And I think before that, it was the Peg Doll. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but... or it might have been Missy, but Missy kind of counts, kind of doesn't. But anyway, yeah, let's take a look at the box. So on the front, you've got the Doctor Who logo in the top corner, and then you've got the sort of house style for the 14th Doctor, which is a lovely array of rainbow colours going from blues, purples, reds, pinks, yellows, and it's absolutely stunning. I think it's so... pleasing to look at visually, and yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. It's in the same style as the other figures with the sort of cut corner, but on the front it says High Deco Vortex Edition figures, 5.5 inch 14 centimeter scale, and then it talks about what the accessories are in the set. And then it says 14th Doctor, 5+, character options logo, 14th Doctor and Meep Vortex Edition figure set, and then it's got the TARDIS in the corner. Now, as you can see, it's presented absolutely beautifully. It does have a window, like plastic window at the front. It's not like the B&M sets where it's windowless. But yeah, so taking a look at the side, it's got the standard Doctor Who logo and the continuation of that TARDIS image in the bottom corner. And then on the back, you've got a description of the episode, Vortex Edition, 5.5 inch 14 centimetre scale. It's got a quote from the Star Beasts, the contents of the set, and then it says the 14th Doctor, and then it's got the little foil thing in the corner. And then that is the other side. I do love the cut corner on it. I think it just makes it stand out, and it's got the Doctor Who logo on there as well. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. And let's take a look at the inside. So as you can see on the inside, we have the little diorama piece, which is really cool. It's the sort of warehouse, like power plant. I can't really remember what it was that the Meep ship landed in, and it looks absolutely stunning. I can't tell if it's a picture, like a artwork, or whether it's an actual image from the episode, but either way it looks really cool, and very genuine to the story. I can't notice any Easter eggs in it, but there might be some if people get the set and they spot it. Obviously, I'd love to hear if there is any little Easter eggs in there, so please do let me know. But yeah, otherwise, I'm very excited to open the figures out of the actual box. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. So let's open the figures. So here they are outside of the box, and they look absolutely brilliant. I just absolutely love them. I will go into detail on both of them one at a time, and I do have a little bit of a comparison as well for the 14th Doctor. There are a few little negatives, but to be honest, they're so minor. They're the sorts of things where they really don't matter, but it's like if you were an absolute perfectionist, these are the things that I'd say are the little issues with them. But let's start off with the 14th Doctor. So as you can see, it looks pretty similar to the 14th Doctor figure that we got back in 2022 with the Power of the Doctor set. But there is a lot of improvements to this that really make it stand out and make it the best 14th Doctor figure that we've had. I'm not going to go into articulation with this one because it's exactly the same as the previous one, so there's nothing new to expect. But yes, the deco is much more improved, and he includes a lovely little sonic screwdriver accessory, which we haven't actually had with the 14th Doctor yet. But it's really, really nice. It's going to be a struggle to get it to focus here, but that is the 14th Doctor's Sonic. And yeah, it's got all of the paint details that you'd want on it pretty much. I mean, the main thing to talk about of this figure is the head sculpt, which is just absolutely way better than the previous one. It's in the Vortex plastic, so it allows it to capture more detail. It's also been recast, which means they've sort of like recast it to like get the details more in place. So let's show you a comparison of it with my custom, which is the original painted head on it. And as you can see, it's a huge difference. I think the Vortex deco and the like plastic and the actual paint deco of the eyes and everything, it makes it look like a blend between the Pentalion red spacesuit 10th Doctor and the 14th Doctor, and I just think it's absolutely brilliant, way better than the previous one. But yes, going back to the rest of the figure, so as you can see, the checkers on the suit have come out absolutely lovely on this one. It feels like they're a little bit thicker but a bit softer, so it sort of stands out a little bit less than on the previous one, but in a good way. It just sort of looks the same as his suit in the actual episode. There are two things that bug me about this figure, and they're very minor things. So one of them is that the sleeves are not rolled up enough. In a lot of the 60th anniversary, you can see his wrists like I've done on my custom here. But yeah, they've gone for a more sort of lower down rolled up sleeve look, which it looks really nice. It's just not quite what they had in the episode. One thing I do love about this new one is the difference in the tie. So as you can see from my custom, which is painted exactly how the actual tie was on the original 14th Doctor, it's kind of got like a weird sort of dry brush going along it, whereas the new one has a bit of a speckle to it. I am going to bring the other 14th Doctor with the long coat in shot as well. My one, the head has been repainted. Oh, it's fallen over. But yeah, otherwise it's exactly the same figure. It's just the head's been repainted. But you can sort of see where the suit's a little bit darker. The checkers are a bit thicker but a bit softer. And then the tie is just dramatically painted so much better. I absolutely love the speckled look on it. I just think it's absolutely brilliant. And then, yeah, obviously the head is just phenomenal compared to the previous version and compared to my repainted version as well. I just think it looks really nice. And even the weathering in the hair looks really cool. Like the dry brush, it just brings out different textures within the hair and brings out that detail, which I think is super nice. I would be interested to see how it would look to take this new 14th Doctor and put the coat on it and the original arms with all of the new deco and just see how improved it is. So I think that is a custom that I will do eventually. But yeah, the last thing that I will say on this 14th Doctor when it comes to the details is I'm not overly keen on the shoes. They've gone for a sort of a grey look with the shoes, and looking at pictures, and actually funnily enough I own a pair of those shoes. They should be in more of a beige colour, but they've done them in a grey, which I don't know why they've done that, and it doesn't look bad in any way at all. But if we're talking about what's actually in the episode and what isn't, as far as I'm aware, they should be a beige like they are on my custom that I have done right there. But yes, that's pretty much it on the 14th Doctor. There will be a part 2 bonus video coming shortly after this one, because I have designed some long arms from Wild Blue Yonder that do actually fit on the the bicep joint of the 14th Doctor. But yeah, check out my next video to see that. Let's talk about the Meep. So this is the one that we've all been waiting for, and oh my god, it's so good. I absolutely love the texture of the fur. I think it looks spectacular. I will say, for anyone looking at this thinking, oh my god, why is there so much like grey weathering over it? I think that's the camera. I will try and edit a picture into this video, but actually in normal lighting it doesn't look like this. It does look white with slight sort of detailing in the fur, but for some reason on camera it's coming out as really grey. But yeah, super nice figure. It's got lovely detail on the feet and the fur, and it's got a nice cream wash over it. And then the cool thing is the articulation, which I thought if we'd get a Meep it would be just static, but they've done loads of articulation for what it is. It's got a head swivel, and then it can also rotate to sort of head up and down and like turn his head to the side to make him look cute. It's got a waist swivel, and then it's got a ball jointed arm, and then it's got the sort of ball jointed shoulder. I don't know if you call it ball jointed, but anyway, it is sort of that. And then it's got the hands which twist round and are removable. But first the head can be removed, which is super easy to do. And then you've got the hands, which are a little bit tougher, so do be a bit careful with those because you don't want to risk pulling them out and breaking it. But yes, so let's put him into angry mode with his little gun that he has. And it's quite nice really, because you've got quite a few different hand poses, so you can sort of have him like being quite actiony with the hands, or you can have the little cute hands, or you can have sort of one standard hand and then the other one is the gun, and they do all look really cool, and they've got a lovely weathering on them, on all of them. On his right hand he's got the bandage, and yeah, that's how it looks when it's angry. I also like that they've done the torso articulation so that you can like lift it up slightly, and he's slightly more got better posture when the Meep's angry, as opposed to when the Meep's cuter and is a bit more hunched over and making themselves look sort of innocent and cute. But yeah, that head sculpt's really nice. It's got a lovely glossy eye, and then the teeth are really detailed and sharp looking. But yeah, let's swap over to the other hands as well, just for a bit of variety. So there you go. Then you've got both hands open, sort of a very generic-y looking hand set. And then you can switch it again back to the cutesy hands if you want to. Whoops. And yeah, they look really nice. So that is the Meep, and he's back in cute pose. And yeah, this is by far one of my favourite figures we've had in such a long time. Well, actually, I say that the most recent favourite figures of mine are the 15th Doctor and Ruby, Before that, it was the Fugitive Doctor, but this has beaten all of them really for me. I love it. I think the little ears are really cute, the glossy eyes, the cute hands, and I just love how well articulated it is for what it is, because it's so small. I could have so seen it just being a static figure, but it's so seamlessly articulated. But yeah, that is the set overall. I really hope you buy this, and I really hope you like it. I genuinely think this is one of my favourite sets that we've had in years. The 14th Doctor is just far more improved. I think the head sculpt is much better, and to have a Meep figure is just unreal. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment for more, and I'll see you all soon.